Look, we are all inundated with stress, right? I mean, not by what life brings us, because it's not life that stresses us, but by the greed of men. We are left with fogged thoughts. We don't even have a clear mind to think about life and what it entails, sadly. Only on consuming to keep up with the Jones, the latest style and newest gadgets, just so that we can seem like we are worth something. Because let's be honest, things that we own define our character nowadays. I was once asked what's my opinion on the meaning of life. I asked the person, where exactly is this question coming from? I mean, the meaning of life? What's making you ask that question, and why is it even necessary to know? He asked me, why do you need to know? I said, so I can defeat it and make sure it never gets an answer, because it's the mind that's asking it. Now, what are we waiting for? Let's dig deep and embrace the strange. Something strange about the meaning of life. Communication occurs on a vibratory level, so words are just echoes of that transmission. So what happens to the person on a frequency level in your presence is the effects of who you are, your vibration, not so much the knowledge you're transmitting. The frequency you're on emits a vibration that others feel, because everything is energy, right? This is how you connect with others. You resonate with their energy. And this is how you become alert when someone with a bad vibe walks in. You see, the brain will always try to give comparisons and projections to make sense out of things. While the brain is doing all that, we are missing out on everything at that moment. Sanskrit, for example, is a non-cognitive language. It's a language of vibration. So to come in contact with a language of vibration is to come in contact with what we are, essentially. Dog. What just happened right now? Immediately, your brain went through its files and it pulled out an image of a dog. Not only will the image appear, so will your past relation you had experience with a dog. So if you had a bad experience, your heart started pumping. If you had great experience, then a happy dog came to mind. That will be your meaning of the word dog. Whereas Sanskrit is a direct transcript on a vibratory level of a state of consciousness. It's direct knowledge and existence of perception. It has no cognitive aspect to it whatsoever. Sanskrit is the direct experience of that perception. It doesn't appoint to an experience. It is the experience. Which leads to my point. Life. Everybody is looking for the meaning of life, because once we find the meaning of life, everything will be beautiful. Everything will be at peace because we understand the meaning of life. But all of that exists only in the mind. It's a mental exercise because your mind is always looking to protect you. So it's searching for a pattern so that it can predict the future. Once you let go of that, you will find that you are the meaning of life. You will stop looking for an answer to the meaning of life and you will become it. You will find that the meaning of life is constantly changing for all creations. To hold everything you hold as truth as antiquated because consciousness is constantly evolving. If you were to look into the Mayan calendar, you will find that the structures holds 9 different levels. Each level shows the progression and increase of creations. It isn't a marker in time, it is a marker in the evolution of consciousness. What took billions of years of consciousness shift in the first level, it only takes 20 days in the level we are in today. This is why we say time flies. But in reality, it isn't time that's speeding up. It's creation. It's consciousness that is quickly evolving. Life is constantly evolving. So what you hold true today will change tomorrow. This is why you will never find the meaning of life, because we are life. Life, just like Sanskrit, is a direct experience. Try to understand it and you'll miss out on it. We are all participants and we are all constantly evolving. So stop looking for the meaning of life and just live it. And remember, your eyes are open during the time of the sun's rise, and you do close them during the light of the moon. But that third eye is always open, aware, and ready to embrace the strange.